Sup everybody, let's talk about the slice method. The slice method extracts a section of a string and returns it as a new string without modifying the original string. How is this useful? Maybe we have a variable full name. Set this equal to whatever your full name is. What I would like to do is extract certain portions of this full name to create a first name and a last name without changing the full name. I'll declare two additional variables but not assign them yet. First name as well as last name. I can create an entirely new string from an existing string via the slice method. Let's extract this last name and assign it to this last name variable. Last name equals, then type the original string full name dot slice. Within the parentheses, there's up to two values that we can add, the starting index and the ending index. If I need my last name, that would be at index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 would be the last value. If you don't add a second value, it's assumed to copy everything until the end of the string. I would like the entire rest of the string after index 4. And then we'll assign it to this new variable, last name. Let's display it to test it. Console.log last name. And this should display my last name. Yep. What if I need the first name? You can place up to two indices. So first name equals, type the original string, full name, dot slice. The starting index will be 0, and the ending index will be, in my example, 0, 1, 2, 3. This doesn't include the last character. All right, then let's display my first name. And there's my first name. Even though this does work, it wouldn't be realistic to do this by hand manually every time we would like to create a first name and a last name from a full name, right? So why don't we use the string indexOf method to search for any spaces and return an index? So let's try this again. Let's begin with last name. Last name equals full name dot slice, and we only need one index. We need the starting position of where to begin. So we would like to begin where there's any spaces, +1. So we need to begin at this character in my example, but it might be different depending on what your full name is. So I would like to search for any spaces, and I can do that by taking my string full name dot and use the indexOf operator, and we will search for the index of any spaces. So let me hide my first name here. Oh, pay attention to capitalization. There. However, I need to get rid of the space because the first value is inclusive. So I will add +1. Everything after the first space, slice it and create a new string. So there's my last name. Then let's do this with our first name. First name equals full name dot slice. Then we'll need two indices. 0, the beginning, and we will end wherever there's a space. So there's my first name and my last name. Let's try a different name just to be sure that it's working right. How about Snoop Dogg? Yep, Snoop Dogg. All right, everybody, that is the slice method. It extracts a section of a string and returns it as a new string without modifying the original string. In our example, we created a first name and a last name from a user's full name. And that is the string method. If you found this video helpful, you can help me out by smashing that like button, leave a random comment down below, and subscribe if you'd like to become a fellow bro.